There's a bit of a late lurk coming in from Axel, but he's losing all of his teammates in the side. A couple of great shots being landed. They get onto that retake, get their first round in, but Gambit going straight in for the force by Jay. Another thing to mention too for EGJ, since their move over towards EU in this short period of time, they have never faced off against a CIS team before. So this is going to be interesting to see how they adapt to that playstyle.
Sark taking out Ence for one frag. Hobbit trading, and nafani takes his deagle straight to the head of Sark himself. 4 versus 3. Gambit has site access. Release to go try to do his own bomb plant. Comes in with that spray a hair too late, so it does go down as nafani falls. Mishiro there with a quick trade. Ethan and Stanley now left alone. 2-prong attack back into the retake. They do find a couple kills for it though. Managing to enter, and suddenly Axel again left alone in the clutch scenario. Here in the post plant, got to make his way out from bathrooms real quick because they're going to get on the bomb here. Stanley to the defuse. Got to swing. Missed the smoke, got a puppy can't hit the diffuser. He'll take down one, but he won't get the second. Waiting back on the short wall, expecting a player out of connector, and wins the fight against him. But Ethan responds on the side. nafani suddenly left alone, 2K to his name, needs to get a third, and indeed he'll find it. One last player, close wraparound coming in from Hobbit, gonna get straight to the bomb plot position. It's behind the pillar though. Ethan's on the defuse. Hobbit's got to swing out wide. I don't think he can get to him in time at this stage. He's gone too far. And once again, EG.
For a lot of teams, right, hang on a minute, I'm just gonna hold on to that point because it looks like it's actually just going to be a walkout monster for the T side, starting a very dry execution over to B. This is something we haven't seen from Gambit before. They've already found the opening pick onto nafani, but the rotates are coming in quickly.
Kill coming in and down is slow, but Breezy lines up too as he finds an angle. nafani can trade, but how quickly and how efficiently EG are able to trade these kills back and take back control above the T side. A bomb plant can be secured regardless, however, so there's that much coming in for them. But now Ethan needs to move up and try to set up the actual retake here. Finds one player, can take him down, but not quite find the second. The trades are good. He still bursts through, takes a 2K. nafani makes it a quadra. Now on for the ace against Zerg. Can Gambit deny the defuse this time? No, they can't. EG with a 4th in a row. And it just, I don't know how to describe it. It feels so stagnant from Gambit in this early game because they get in the walkouts, they get in the opening frags, but EG are so good on the trades. And after that, Gambit just don't know how to respond.
Yeah, they're struggling in the post plant. I think that's what it is. And EG are having just some phenomenal retakes. 4-0 up on this CT side after a man advantage was found here from Gambit over a B. That was just a perfect start. nafani did so much work into that round. Really nice.
One CT player out of the gate is Tarek that might have overextended this time as nafani takes him down.
We've seen a lot of aggression out in the early round on their CT side. Hobbit should be on for another kill, and there it is. Statuslaw just not expecting the pre-aim angle towards the close left. And now Evil Geniuses are in a very difficult position. Cert getting 2 mollies onto him. They've got that information.
40 seconds to the clock. Breezy moving up towards long, catches off vision. No one watching that bathroom's control, but fortunately, Axel can respond towards it. And the last 2 CT players here in connector. SMG on one, AK on another. We'll force one player back out of the top mid control. The smokes will go down to buy them some cover. Out AWP evacuating a bit of an overextension. Refaces, does not land his flick, but enters, can take Ethan down, bail his teammate out, and double up for the double kill. And finally, the first round for the Gambit. Yeah, no contact established by the Gambit players here. Finally, having to peek up, and he reads the angle, takes the man down. Damage done by Ethan. Will tag him at 4 HP, but good reads there from the T side.
And I know it's just a little pre-aim, right? But that's really good to see.
Up close, flashed in, sees one man, domes him immediately. Good flick to Axel, tagging him up and taking him down. Tarek also holding on the other side of the site. Enters is tagged, Hobbit's low. The HE will come through and deal with Tarek as Ethan will also hold the short control. Stanislaw next up, and Cirque, last man standing to go down. All the same to the IGL of the... Is he going to try and look for the CT forces? He'll see them now, so now he's going to call it in. That plant should be secured and he should just fall back out of it.
Yeah, look, the smart fair from Axel doesn't need to go frag hunting. Maybe the Mac-10 from nafani might want to try and push forward, but they don't really need to take too many fights. Intis already gets a couple of kills out from long, and they're just falling back. They're not putting themselves into many aggressive positions. EG just getting picked apart. It's only a USP round, so we are finally going to start to see EG on a really decent buy, but...
Get towards the banger position on the boost spot. nafani can't land the tap. But Ethan will land the kill, finding Axel overextending towards that short control, knowing the Gambit love this position and capitalizing upon it. Now the boost up will come through for the Fama. That's what you kind of expect here, but in information, enough of an angle for Stanislaw to take a kill. Hobbit will find a trap. He could catch the bomb plant for the last second if he peeks in with the connector door. AWP up, shut down, all left to Shiro now. 5 seconds, needs to hunt his kill, needs to get the kills in this particular round, and Ethan's not letting him have it.
Yeah, EG are putting everything over to B, and it's just such a textbook play here. They've got so much info. The war comes out towards Monster, and the trades go back and forth. Now a 3 versus 3. There's only 2 more site defenders left. It's Stanislaw and Cirque to try and hold off between one another, and Gambit have even slowed the play down. Now they're getting more passive, and even allows time for Tarek to rotate in.
And he's on short, realizing that they're all 3 out of Monster. Are they going to check past this smoke? Will they even be able to do so? They'll spray through, keep him damaged, and eventually will be able to take him down. Cirque will also take damage back over at Graffiti. The orb get forced off angle. Stanislaw still close to the site as Gambit forces an advantage here in the post plant, but still Stanislaw close. Takes out Axel. Cirque to overextend, but he's going to do so anyway against Stanislaw. Sees his man and whiffs the spray, and that will cost him a 6th round for EG.
Experience at this top level on a consistent basis.
And it's going to get shut down. EG punishing them hard, but he responding kind of responds to great effect. Flash in, straight for the SMG even wins the fight. The M4 buzz through knows that Shiro's out there, will tag him to virtually nothing.
But EG rotating even a 3rd player up. The swing comes out towards Long. Tarek lines up 2. Not quite the 3rd kill. Cirque gets involved. It's back to the 2v2. The bomb's been dropped out from Long. It looked like Gambit wanted to lean over towards B, but they've got to recover that bomb. And 40 seconds left on the clock. They've got to get a move on.
Losing all those Long players is absolutely disastrous for this squad. 3 down, with the AWP responding in as well. The back of the kill against Tarek's part. Breezy does get swung up onto it. It's all left to Cirque now. M4 picked up. 20 seconds to hold it down. He's got to stand and fight right here, win the round on this defense. But Hobbit takes himself a 3rd.
Struggled to get an economy being built up. Boost coming through over to the top of the sandbags. Another missed opportunity for the CT side. The swing comes out towards Monster. NaVi finds out first. Picks some trades, come back. Ethan trying to hold on for long enough. Trying to now start to bring the rotations forward. Breezy's got to stay alive, but unfortunately not. It's down to just Cirque and Tarek to the...
But at EG camp would indicate that they were on rotation. They had the perfect window to get that bomb plant down, and now using their smokes to try and siphon off the short control. They got to siphon off the Heaven Cross first and foremost, because that's where Cirque's holding from. Tarek making some noise, forced outburst through Shiro, can deal with Cirque. Okay, that's a good frag, and Tarek now left alone to re-grab.
They're going to have to take longer and longer to get through. Nade coming in, not doing a massive amount of damage, just a little tickle. Finally, the CT start going forward, and they just run into a strong crossfire. No one goes down. Hobbit almost... You've got a double aggressive play, right? You don't normally just have one player. That bait, though, in from Stanislaw means that certain position might not go. The first kill comes in from Shiro. So
he'll start peeking in when he's taking damage. Flash in, faces up. There comes the kill for Hobbit. Trade in. Around to try and regain control. The bomb's going to get picked up and pushed in towards the A site, because now Cirque is falling, and it's free plant.
Is it though? Because the bomb's still out really towards team spawn. They're going to start to retake connector controls and lean back over to B. Ethan now stuck. They know where he is. One
out their map pick against EG. The North Americans have not made it easy for them. Pistol round set up. They got the defuse kit on Nafani. Axel taking the kill on Ethan to take some of that utility out of play, but he's going to let that one cross back and go for a bigger backstab that may yield better rewards. They might concede the bomb plant here. He doesn't see that first man out the entrance. Back turn around, headshot comes through. That's a kill. Can't deny the bomb plant from here. Smoke on the back line and replace it back when the next man sees that headshot, but can't line it up. So much damage done to Tarek. Corner reload. Hobbit goes down. So does Nafani and Axel, leaving Intes and Shiro well out of dodge here towards long and mid. Shiro on full 10 seconds on the stick. They've got to get these kills together real quick, and a flashbang in allows a bit of a peek in. Intes gets that kill. 2v2 and 1. A beautiful headshot from Shiro, and now Cirque left alone, facing in from back. Intes sticking in a fuse, and Shiro gets himself 3. Maybe continuing forward, he doesn't fall any further than 22. And Shiro lands that headshot. Axel gets another kill. Oh, and this is the thing that EG feared the most. Fear the force fire of CIS as 10 goes to the forward of Gambit.
Mission gained. Evil Geniuses, though, going straight in towards the B side. Flashes coming over the top. Entry comes in from Cirque and Stanislaw as well. 5 on 3 now for the CT side. A bit of a trade back.
Fishing the smokes again coming through. Gambit have suffered heavily to the EG smoke so far in this T-side half. You know, we saw that A execution that came in on the original force buy back in the second of the half.
Maybe not so much in terms of the damage and HGs, but some of the smoke flashes and mollies coming into the site have been excellent. Great entries to start off from Breezy, and even baiting in more aggression. Does that player swing out from sandbags? If so, this should be another easy kill for Breezy, and there's the second team flash coming in. They are just ripping the CTs apart now. No, they're going to commit absolutely everything into it. 2 players coming in from short, 2 out for Monster. Evil Genius is really running down the clock, and Gambit is so passive at this B site. Now rotating a 4th player in to retake out from Heaven. A couple of great entries trying to come through. See if they can deny that bomb plant. Big kill out from Ethan from Heaven. And now Axel and Intis is going to get swung on upon.
You talk about them running the clock low, but you saw the Molotov coming in towards shore. The flag got several players to deal with nades up to do some damage, but Shiro will fall, as will Intis. Orp now on the hands of NaVi, needs to get some sort of frag back with it, but as Axel and Hobbit will end up going down. It's all left in the finally last man left gets own. Gambit players a little bit quiet by comparison. Orp sets up on the boost, and Cirque takes Stefani down. RPG, once they make it work, charging straight in towards the bomb site, but now Intis steps up, takes 2 frags, drops that bomb, flip the man out there quickly, and Intis deals with him all the same. AK switch to the Hobbit holds the line. One player in connected to try and deny any sort of wraparound rotation to come through, and the Orpashiro strike takes 1 kill. Not quite the second rifle, got to be ready for them. They do overwhelm, they get site access. Oh, not like this, Gambit. The Fani on long does take 1, but not more than that. Breezy shuts him down with the Orb. Look at the HP for EG right now. It's so low, and Hobbit caught looking the wrong way.
Spawned 2 players in short water. It's really got to be a big play. Oh, and Cirque just gets a wild shot through smoke. What is that?
And now he's got a back off passage. Pops in to see the bomb plant go for the retake. Swings up, and Stanislaw punishes him for it. 3v2. Gambit on for the retake goes, and it's all on Hobbit. Back turn towards the next player in the corner, gets that frag, no smoke for the defuse, grabs that AWP instead, taps that bomb, looks towards mid position. Stan gives him a shoulder, but no more than that. Second phase, not gonna get the kill. Oh, Hobbit lands it towards mid, and if they assume that, they're gonna think wrong. Back up to the corner, Nafani caught off guard. Shiro gets 1, but him and Nafani get training. M4 and Axile back to the corner. Inside player checking for him, gets that
in the last 6 months against Gambit, and that is NaVi. Are they going to rush B? They better be rushing this.
Mac 10 was down and stored on. Still got Intis at the toxic barrels. Hobbit comes up with a kill. Trade back. Shiro response. Axar falls to a 3v2, but small gap at the left-hand side of that smoke allows Cirque to get it to 2v2. It's a veteran move, and now they're going to hear the footsteps. Shiro got to hold this cross. If he can deny the bomb plant, if he can take that man down, it would be a huge play, but no! Cirque takes it, and doubles up for a triple to close them out. Take Gambit's pick at 16-13.
Sets of util to start off from Stanislaw and Ethan. Kit and a couple of flashes up for Nafani and a couple of decoys.
Back of that, Tarek gonna make his way out. Axel here towards Pit. Needs to get some decent headshots in, aiming a little bit too low, but does manage to take down Breezy and lose minimal HP for it as well, with the press time as well. Backcomers arrive towards Dawn, but Cirque's gonna be able to deal with it. It's take down Shiro to a 4 versus 4. Tarek moves in, sees his man, can't tap him up, still got Axel back for the EG side once again, but Hobbit there with a quick trade. Bomb plant secured, CTs are incoming. Nafani is low with the defuse kit in tow. Now he falls, and Ethan continues his taps. 3 kills to his name, 2 beautiful headshots, and smokes on. Ethan moving in with the kill. Sees 1 player, takes him down. Into with 2 deagle shots. No Tarek is down, still traded back to my control. In the midst of the smoke, and try go for the retake here, and he's back up behind him. Sees that 1 head.
Breezy. More damage coming through over to the T side. Can he finish off? Ooh, almost onto Tarek.
So as usual here for EG, a bit more passive under control, but the early phase from Ethan will still get the opening kill on Nafani. Tag to 28, forced back, but EG have the opener.
Mission, so 4-3 advantage. Shiro with a wide angle catches that first player out from the smoke. Doesn't have to try and contest onto the side. Do they expect this player to be here? Crosshair placement is excellent from Cirque. Rounds and rounds, Jay, and they're starting to really summed up, but if they can win out this next following rifle round, they've got a chance of really starting to build up their money line. Nades coming through onto NaVi again. Not as much damage as the last fight, but still quite a lot. B fake. And even this slight utility over towards B, they've got a player out towards pool. Good shot from Shiro. That hasn't forced any rotates.
Banner in for Inter, spraying through, smoke down. Molotov correctly counted here by Inter's, well placed. Trying to get up on a bit of an advanced angle, take down a player in the apartment, but it's actually Nafani and Hobbit on the site himself. Getting those kills together, one gets dropped by Inter, 10 seconds left for Breezy. Flashes make their way over Tarek with the P250 in tow.
Yeah, Hobbit's in a really awkward position, so far out to the open. A great frag comes through for Breezy, and NaVi being boosted up towards Nubox. We've seen these kind of rounds before for Evil Geniuses. And what can Nafani do? He's stuck behind Nubox. So many players swinging in. He's got a player towards the left-hand side. They're all spamming Doom against the Glock kill.
Damage assert continues to lurk here. Axar backed up here at the graveyard. 10 seconds. Denied a bomb plant. Is it going to be an open plant position? No, they read him. They take him down. And now Gambit, they're locked out of A.
Round on the T side. Gambit.
Karma straight out of the gates here onto the long control. Got one player backlining Intes. M4 will hold face. C2 the ball on Shiro and Axar. Axar spraying through. Shiro gets himself a kill and they clean house.
Ooh, Ethan's getting close.
Relatively well. In the area, he's up sprayed in towards the B site as they actually just played a lot of players. One rotation out. Axar does take one player on long and the AWP swings back.
Some of those playoff placings as well in the top events. B coming out towards Banana and they just bait that in. It's so silent, so passive over towards Banana. Opening pick comes through. Shiro almost lines him up. He does get two. They've tried it right. Like they've consistently just fallen to Ethan. Good timing comes out for the apartment's face, struggling with the spray. And now it's a two-man advantage up for Gambit as they press.
Players he can play for time. I think he realizes that as well. Swing and hit. No, Shiro shuts it down. The defuse can come through. I believe they just have enough time for this. This will be close.
Oh!
No, I think they've got it. This is theirs. Oh! This is theirs. Gambit have it.
Towards Speedway over to the B side. And they're pressing through short and straight into Cirque. Intes finds one trade, makes it a second. Ace now open. This might be another save call. What ifs, but the bottom line was that I think even for Gambit, right, having a couple of smokes down towards that short position, just try and sell the fake, but the exit coming in so damn quickly. Counter Molly starts to come through. Hobbit tries to see if he can get a bit of a wall bang out from CT. Nafani's been seen out for Nubox. Great shot coming through from Ethan. And again, Gambit might be in another position in which they've got to save, but you've got to go.
Hobbit was the guy that was standing out, and to see that element disappear here in group stage, they need it now.
Oh, it's not happening. It's definitely not happening. Not when Cirque does things like that.
Actually, in blind, second flash keeps him blind. That Molly's going to start to burn away. Down to nothing. And Tarek. Either way, Gambit moving in. Shiro, AWP, 6-4. And this half is over for 11-4 for EG. Absolutely stellar stuff from this team. 7-4 in the second map. EG up by a single map in this series. And possibility. Tags onto Axar here, one kill, Hobbit is found. He's still on the balcony though, gets the kill, turns back around against Hobbit, he gets behind him, but...
In that smoke that maybe there's a bit of info for Hobbit to start pushing forward, and so he is. Make sure that he doesn't drop that AK, spots the last player. Ethan does swing out with the Mac-10. Here, top banana position. Ooh, more damage coming in.
Gonna be able to get an AK out of this, Axile. A UMP to save him from this round. One player down, UMP in, Axile close towards taking the fragment.
Comes through, a lot of information. Does have a teammate coming in, the backline.
Get a CT side, Cirque will burn to 53. Flash in, Shiro really kick things up into 5th gear. There's another kill for the Farney. They haven't checked the position there. Stanislav's going to get 2 on the spray down. Banana reveals his position at this stage. Checking coffins. Oh, he turns up on Shiro. Tabs that bomb. Going to get the Farney to peek in. He's playing for time.
No way.
He gets the kill.
No. But really starting to close this gap. But a big kill starts off from the scout to get the man advantage. A light eco coming.
Fast execute looking to come in. It seems nades and smokes go down. Counter smokes back from the CT side. Tarek close with his 5-7 playing anti-flash against the Gambit side. But a minute to go and they're going to be stalled here. Nice. That bomb's been seen as well. CT's on mass rotate. Landing a second tag as well. A HE close. Is that going to take anybody down? Oh, it does so much damage but doesn't get the kills. The bomb gets dropped as Axile. Get on towards the likes of Ethan. Tarek holds the line. Breezy, it's another kill. And suddenly it's all Hobbit. 5 seconds. Stanislav knows he can play for time. There's no chance that this one bounces away, misses his shots. But it doesn't matter because Hobbit's lost the round. May go down after time. Oh!
Util starting to come through from Gambit. Tarek, how much can he fight for this position? Molly going down out towards Nubox. That's the second oranges. First pick gets found. Not quite the second. Ethan trying to get involved.
Creeping up towards the construction entrance. Seen by the AK. Still gets that kill. Takes him down. And now they're on the bomb. Hobbit spraying. 5 rounds makes it to 6. EG closing the gap between them and map and series victory. Breezy gets that first. Nades back from Tarek will finish off the Farney. EG will miss the players coming in from long, but the AWP hears them. Can't land his first shot. Got a second opportunity and doesn't miss that one. Knows that there's another player back here. That's Shiro. Quickscope doesn't quite land. Cirque is tagged up, but his teammates have his back. So the flank position down the bomb in their full control. And Shiro's got no choice but to go over. EG straight in. Axel, the 23 points of purple spray back.
Into it, that's the big question. Oh, gun barrel seen. It's actually Ethan to find the first connection. The wide swing comes out. No utility use from Gambit, and they trade out 1 for 1. Ethan, what is that onto Axel?
No pressure on his way as of right now. AUG sprays through, stand, swings, gets the kill on Shiro. Hobbit in a 1 versus 3. Channel is in at overpass to try and bring this round back, gets that first and that second. 10 seconds remaining total. Nade popped to Ethan. He's going to walk right into it. Hobbit! Look at the setup of this D side. The Mac 10's in. They've got to get these opening frags, and indeed Axel will find that first. Nevin is still tagged up. Flashbang going to be evaded. He gets that one trade as a result, but now he's back up significantly. Nade's not connecting. He doubles up. Finally, Intus finds the trade. Now Santa's already. It's a team players will spray. Opportunities are right. For now, though, they're pressing up Tarek and Ethan with these USPs. Now know what's coming in. They'll set up the backstab. They could actually capture on Inter if they're not careful. Nova taps through, does dig damage, and they all fire together. No flashbang to support. They'll do the damage of their own right, but Inter does fall in the end. Now Fama on site. They're all heavily tagged. Shiro finds his kill to a 3 versus 2, but now they're siphoned off with Galil's at their feet. AK that Tarek can swap up to if he wants to desire. And AK spamming 20 seconds remaining. Shiro's low as his Hobbit sprays back and forth, and Hobbit goes falling alongside Shiro.
Evil geniuses win a round out of nowhere. The Nova doing so much damage, the USP's even getting involved, and it might just be a rush into B for the teams.
Straight up with the kill on the first man, spray through on Axar. Nade should finish him off, and indeed it does. Tarek still held to the back line, needs some support though. AK up against the pistol, but there's 1 AK in tow. He gets that 1 frag, tapping through to the player over the open position. He lands it, doesn't get the 3, but he sets up Intes in a 1-on-3. Evil Genius is so ready for this retake.
Thinkable, the 1v3 clutch, and look how slow Evil G are playing this. Volley comes out towards his position, swings out to the open, and Breezy's gonna land the shot. EG getting a simple 2-0 over the likes of Gambit. We're gonna go to a short break. We'll be back to wrap it all up.